we have a panda in Washington.
Yes, this panda is at the National Zoo. Panda Taishan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and there was a long-held agreement that the panda would one day be returned to China, and that's finally going to happen, right?
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. But people are quite broken up about it, and they say they've grown quite attached to this particular panda. We have a little video here to show you from the Washington Post.
Hey folks, the panda out, slow it down, you have to exit that way, please.
I've come in the past 4 years about well over 200 times in the past 4 years.
Jeez.
Right now I've been going through all my old pictures, posting old pictures, just looking back on the time we've had with him.
About 3.5, 4 years ago, I moved about a 10-minute walk from the back of the zoo, so I've actually come as often as I can.
On a good day, 5 or 6 hours I can spend.
We all work, so we spent weekends here, all weekends, maybe 8 hours a day for each weekend. Sometimes during the week, I know sometimes I used to come on my lunch hour.
No words can describe how special he's been, and not just to me, but to many hearts. It's the connection with the way his eyes, you look at his eyes and you see like all this possibility.
Taishan came into my life when my father was dying. And my father was my whole life. We were very close. And I would have been completely lost without him. And he brought me here and helped me get through the real hard times.
He comes down and he looks at you with those big eyes, and it's almost like he looks very deeply into your soul.
You can sit there an unlimited amount of time just watching his eyes.
Wrong.
And you can see expression, you can see the sparkle in his eyes. And that's what we're going to miss about him.
He has like extra large, sparkly eyes. They seem to really draw you in. And I've taken, thousands of photographs of him, and they really do. It comes through even through a camera lens or a video lens.
If you're having a bad day or things are not looking good in your life or politics or whatever, you look at Ty and you look into those eyes, and Ty sparkles with joy. He brings out that inner essence in you that you're sometimes not aware of, the joy that exists within you.
He
I know much.
knows how to.
We're going to come back to the end of this video in a second, okay? But you're sitting there looking at a panda for 8 hours? Is it me, or is that crazy?
I think that's insane.
Okay. I mean, what are we... 8 hours. And it's his eyes. They move my soul. I'll tell you what, man. I think that people are looking for innocence, And you look at that and... It reminds me of Michael Jackson in some crazy, crazy way. Okay?
Right.
Because they want to find something in the world that is not corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
And that panda, all that panda is doing is, just sitting there. Okay? But they're putting all of their thoughts into the panda.
Yeah.
Like if you ask the panda, hey, are you trying to reach their souls? He's like, what are you doing? What are we talking about? I'm just chewing on this bamboo.
I know. Look, they want to humanize this animal. Right? And this is one of the reasons why gorillas attack people. This is one of the reasons why animals that are not meant to be domestic animals end up killing people. It's because they take these animals and they want to humanize it, and they want to build some sort of relationship with it as if it's a human being, and it doesn't make any sense. I look into this panda's eyes, and I can see his soul. I can see the future. There's so many possibilities. Like, no, it's a panda, and you're spending 8 hours of your life looking at it. Go do something else. Go do something that's meaningful in life.
If we keep doing this story, I'm going to say really mean things. Okay, let's watch the end of it, okay? Now they're crying. You see the guy? He's not going to get to spend 6 hours a day anymore looking at the panda. No, they're devastated.
No, I know.
I don't want to say goodbye. I just want to say farewell. And no matter where you are and what you're doing, that because of the bond we formed with you, that you'll always be in our hearts. And so we'll never be without you, Taishan. So we love you. You're our prince.
I'll miss you.
One more cry.
Oh my God.
She can't keep it together. Okay, I can't take it
No.
anymore.
Look. I would understand if it's, some of the zookeepers that are crying, people that are actually taking care of this panda and have built some sort of relationship with it, right? These are just spectators. These are just people who go to the zoo and they look at this panda. And let me just tell you something. Ladise gets mad at me because every time we go to the zoo, which is like once every 3 years or something, right? I just want to look at the animal and I want to move on. I don't want to see it eating. I don't want to take pictures of it.
You don't want to look into its soul with its glittery eyes?
I don't.
For 8 hours on end?
Like, I don't care. I just want to, oh, look, it's an elephant. It's nice. Okay, let's move on. Let's go look at the monkey exhibit,
I can't think of too many things in my life that I would rather less do. You know what I'm saying? That's a very poorly way of saying it. Like, sit there for 8 hours looking at a panda. I might lose my mind. I mean, I'd be like, anything else but this. Can I please stop looking at this fucking panda, right? Meanwhile, the guy went 200 fucking times.
I know.
Dude, get a life. Look, I don't want to say bad things, but I love you, and everybody's got emotional needs, and they've put all these needs into this panda, and they say it's a treasured, innocent one, and like Michael Jackson, and it's the only thing that's pure in the world, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, dude, I know, but go form a human relationship. Stare into a girl's eyes or a guy's eyes. I don't care. Your parents' eyes, anybody's eyes but the panda's eyes. The panda's not staring back. He's thinking, fucking delicious this bamboo is. He's not. His soul is not connected to yours. He doesn't give a fuck.
The best part of that video is when they like took a tight shot of the guy crying, when he was like, and he had to like move his face away.
Look. I know I'm being a dick, and these people are connected with the pandas emotionally for one reason or another. That with stuff that's going on in their lives, and he's leaving, and I get that they're torn up about that, right? It's just bounds of reason. That's all I'm saying. Bounds of reason. Go grab a cup of coffee with another human being, okay?